Princess Lila's Enchanted Garden Mystery. Once upon a time, in a magical kingdom far, far away, there lived a kind and beautiful princess named Lila. Princess Lila had a very special garden that was famous throughout the land. It was called the Enchanted Garden, filled with the most amazing flowers, plants, and friendly creatures you could ever imagine. One sunny morning, Princess Lila woke up excited because it was her favorite day of the week, Garden Day. This was the day she spent all her time in the Enchanted Garden, talking to the flowers, playing with the butterflies, and listening to the sweet songs of the birds. But as Princess Lila walked into her garden, she noticed something very strange. The flowers that usually danced with a wind were drooping, and the sparkling stream that flowed through the garden was barely a trickle. The magical glow that always made the garden so special seemed to be fading away. "Oh no," Princess Lila said, worriedly. "What could be happening to my beautiful garden?" Determined to solve the mystery, Princess Lila called upon her best friends, the garden creatures, for help. First, she spoke to Flutter, the wise old butterfly who knew everything about the garden. "Flutter, do you know what's happening to our garden?" asked Princess Lila. Flutter fluttered her wings thoughtfully. "I sense something unusual, Princess, but I cannot tell what it is. Maybe we should ask Rumble, the friendly garden gnome. He has been around for many years and might know what's wrong." So, Princess Lila and Flutter flew over to the ancient oak tree where Rumble the garden gnome lived. They found him sitting on a toadstool, deep in thought. "Rumble, the garden is in trouble. The flowers are wilting and the stream is drying up. Do you know why this is happening?" Princess Lila asked. Rumble stroked his long beard and said, "Ah, Princess Lila, it sounds like the magic of the garden is fading. I believe the source of the garden's magic is the crystal of harmony, hidden deep within the enchanted grove. If the crystal's light is dimming, the garden will lose its enchantment." Princess Lila knew what she had to do. She needed to find the crystal of harmony and restore its light. But the journey to the enchanted grove was not easy. She would have to be brave and clever. "Don't worry, Rumble," Princess Lila said with determination. "I will find the crystal of harmony and save our garden." With Flutter by her side, Princess Lila set off on her adventure. They traveled through the whispering woods where the trees whispered secrets of the forest. They crossed the rainbow bridge, which sparkled in every color imaginable, and finally reached the enchanted grove. In the center of the grove, they found the crystal of harmony, but it was covered in a thick, dark fog. Princess Lila reached out to touch the crystal, and suddenly, a voice echoed through the grove. "Who dares to disturb the crystal of harmony?" it boomed. "It's me, Princess Lila," she said bravely. "The magic of my garden is fading, and I need to restore the crystal's light." The voice softened. "Ah, Princess Lila, your heart is pure and your love for the garden is strong. To restore the crystal's light, you must solve this riddle. What is the one thing that can brighten the darkest of times and make a garden bloom even in winter?" Princess Lila thought hard. She remembered all the wonderful moments in her garden, the laughter of the creatures, and the joy it brought to everyone. "I know the answer," she said with a smile. "It's love and kindness." As soon as she spoke, the dark fog lifted, and the crystal of harmony began to glow brightly. The light spread throughout the grove, and Princess Lila felt the magic returning. "Well done, Princess Lila," the voice said warmly. "You have restored the magic with your love and kindness." Princess Lila and Flutter hurried back to the enchanted garden. They watched in amazement as the flowers perked up. The stream flowed once more, and the magical glow returned, brighter than ever. The garden creatures cheered, and Princess Lila's heart filled with joy. She knew that as long as there was love and kindness, her garden would always be enchanted. And so, Princess Lila's enchanted garden remained a place of wonder and magic, all thanks to the brave and kind-hearted princess who loved it dearly.